My name's Sara Davidson, and I'm co-head coach of the Leaside Flames U11 Select Gold team. Childhood hockey experience was more, out in the back alleys of Vancouver, and then watching my brother, I kind of veered off and chose the soccer route, and my brother ended up deciding on hockey. And then when we moved here to Toronto, he was part of the GTHL, so again, I kind of played some ball hockey, but he was the one in the family that played ice hockey. Spent a lot of time around hockey, just not me personally have played. Kind of growing up, I got probably into soccer the most, but anything that I could get my hands on, I was happy to do. So basketball, volleyball, then chose soccer to kind of pursue. I got to go down and play in the NCAA Division I on scholarship, and then was able to go play semi-pro in Iceland in their summer league there. Decided that I needed to make real money because it was back, in the 90s, and went to teachers college. Taught at Newtonbrook, secondary, taught down at Western Tech, and then I finished my career off at Emory Collegiate up at Weston Road and Finch, and did a one-year stint teaching in Trinidad and Tobago. While I was down there, I kind of pivoted careers and got out of teaching and switched and did my master's. Teaching high school was awesome. I feel like I got to really develop relationships with kids. I got to teach. I got to coach, soccer, basketball, volleyball, track and field, but it just got a bit mundane and monotonous, I guess, at times, just the formalities of teaching. And so I just tried to pick the things that I loved about it, which was like the connection with the kids and, talking about real life stuff, kind of mentoring, and then pivoted to doing my master's in psychotherapy. Now I just have a private practice where I see adolescents and kind of young adults, and then anything from like anxiety, depression, trauma, sports, high performance athletes, anxiety in sports for athletes. My son was kind of like veering more towards soccer and then wanted to try hockey, so he's a bit of a later hockey start. Made the select team last year, and it was a late forming select team, and they needed some parents to step up, and it's the perfect age to create, not about like women behind the bench making a statement, but more just about like creating a new normal for kids to see. Teaching them what it's like to be a teammate, take risks, when there's people to kind of help catch them when they fall. We talk a lot about that on our team, is just like trying new things, not worrying if they're falling on their crossovers, because it means they're actually pushing themselves and they're taking risks. We got really lucky. We have very nice families on our team, and with that comes really nice kids. So we've got very humble kids. They just love working hard. They love to smile. They love to have fun. They listen. Yeah, they've become really close friends, and they're really good at, we celebrate birthdays, and we celebrate, we do things outside of hockey. We go play shinny together, and I think that just breeds a really nice environment. People will definitely veer away from what sports should be about, and that's, camaraderie and fun. But I think there's no greater classroom than kids having sports. Kids need to learn that things can feel hard, there can be pressure, and learn that kind of tolerance for distress and hard things, and learning how to kind of tolerate it and push through. Normalizing the just feeling nervous sometimes, feeling the pressure, and then doing the thing anyways. I definitely didn't see myself being behind a hockey bench for sure, but I think like anything in life, when you keep an open mind, you just really never know who's going to cross your path, what you're going to learn, and I think just keeping an open mind really allows us, kind of to embrace life in all of its messiness, right? And I might not be the most confident, I might not know exactly what I'm doing, but I show up for them and they trust me, and I think it's such an honor to be, it feels like it's the ultimate honor to be entrusted by other parents to guide, mentor, teach, hang out with their kids. And so I think just even that, it's by keeping an open mind has really allowed me to experience that, in this new sport. There's no greater adrenaline rush for me than playing high level sports. Ball hockey, I've been pretty lucky to, I've gone to the World Championships. I got to play for Team Italy randomly without an Italian background, but they were allowed to take a Canadian national, a one non-Italian national. Also determined to not let my son be a better skater than me, so we're still out there on the ice a couple times a week too. The book is a memoir about my life, and it's about kind of some major traumas that I've been through. And the idea behind it is like kind of taking all the things that I've learned through like intensive therapy and life experiences, and both as lived experiences and as psychotherapist, and try to package it together to kind of help people who like don't have the same accessibility that I had. So it's kind of like my gift back to other survivors. So I'm a really big advocate on resiliency, and that hard things can happen in life, and we can feel them, we can move through them, and that's kind of what this book is about and for. I recently won an award for like Best Indie Book Award for Mental Health Memoir, currently in the last year, so it published earlier a year ago now. I've been taking all the book sales and buying books from the distributor and putting them in women's shelters across Ontario, and like trying to get them across Canada. It's important to me that people who don't have the same accessibility that I had are able to get like a hold of it and know that they're like not alone, and that we can do hard things. I feel best when I'm out there competing and running. I'm a single mom, so just like trying to like fit it all into life and, you know, work and all the things is not, doesn't lend for a ton of free time. So I feel like sports is my big thing. Life is busy, life is hard and amazing all at the same time. The idea of coaching my son now, I think there's like nothing cooler than that.